In this video, we'll build a secure Laravel 12 API with JWT roles and permissions using Spatie. Let's get started. This guide walks you through building a secure RESTful API in Laravel 12. Key features: JWT authentication, token-based login system. Role permission management using Spatie Laravel permission. Clean RESTful endpoints following Laravel conventions. API endpoints. Method, endpoint, purpose. Now let's test the get AP roles endpoint. This request will return a list of all roles stored in our database. Next, let's create a new role using the post API roles endpoint. Now let's look at the get API roles ID endpoint. This is used when you want to fetch the details of a specific role by its ID. Next, we'll update an existing role using the put AP roles ID endpoint. Now let's delete a role using the delete API roles ID endpoint. Next, let's test the get API permissions endpoint. This request will return a list of all permissions in the system. Finally, let's create a new permission using the post API permissions endpoint. Step 1, we need to install the Spatie Laravel permission package. In your terminal, run the command. Composer requires Spatie Laravel permission. This will download and install the package into our Laravel project so we can start managing roles and permissions. Next, we need to publish the configuration and migration files for Spatie permission. In your terminal, run the command. This will copy the package's configuration file and the necessary migration files into our Laravel project. Now let's run the migrations to create the roles and permissions tables in our database. In the terminal, type ppartisan migrate. Once this command finishes, Laravel will have created all the necessary tables that Spatie permission needs to store roles, permissions, and their relationships with users. Now let's update the user model so it can work with both JWT authentication and Spatie roles and permissions. Open the file app models user.ph. At the top, add. Then in the class definition, make the user model implement JWT subject and add the has roles trait. This will allow each user to be assigned roles and permissions and also support JWT token handling. Step 3, let's create the controllers for roles and permissions. In the terminal, run partisan make controller AP role controller API, and then partisan make the controller API permission controller API. These commands will generate two API controllers inside the app HTTP controllers API folder where we'll add the logic for managing roles and permissions. Step 4, let's build the role controller. Open the file app controllers API RoleController PHP. Inside, we'll import the role model from Spatie and then add methods for listing, creating, showing, updating, and deleting roles. These methods will return JSON responses so our API follows RESTful standards. For example, the index method will return all roles. The store method will validate and create a new role. And the update and destroy methods will handle editing and deleting existing roles. Step 5, now let's create the permission controller. Open the file app HTTP controllers API PermissionController PHP. Just like the role controller, we'll import the permission model from Spatie. In this controller, we'll keep it simple with two methods. The index method to list all permissions and the store method to validate and create a new permission. Both will return JSON responses so they can be consumed easily by our API clients. Step 6, let's define our API routes. Open the routes api.php file. Here we'll register routes for both roles and permissions. For roles, we'll use route API resource to automatically create RESTful endpoints for listing, creating, showing, updating, and deleting roles. For permissions, we'll define two routes, one for listing all permissions with a GET request and one for creating new permissions with a POST request. We'll also wrap these routes with the Auth API middleware, so only authenticated users with a valid JWT token can access them. Using route API resource ensures RESTful Laravel conventions. Step 7, let's test our API using Postman. First, make sure you log in to get a valid JWT token. Then for every request, add the header authorization bearer your token. Before we can test our roles and permissions endpoints, we need to log in and get a JWT token. In Postman, send a post request to API login. In the body, select raw JSON and enter your user's credentials like this. Before making any API request in Postman, make sure your Laravel server is running. In the terminal, type FI artisan serve login request again. When we send this request, the API will respond with a JWT access token. Copy that token because we'll need to include it in the headers for all of our protected endpoints. Start with get API roles to list all roles. List roles, get API roles. When we send this request, the API will return a JSON array containing all the roles currently stored in the database. Next, let's create a new role. In Postman, set the method to post and the URL to API roles. Again, make sure to include the JWT token in the header in the body, choose raw, set it to JSON, and provide the role data, for example. After sending the request, the API will respond with the details of the newly created role, confirming that it was successfully added. Now let's list all roles again to verify that the new role we created has been added. After sending the request, you should see the updated list of roles, including the one we just created. Next, let's fetch the details of a single role by its ID. In Postman, set the method to get and the URL to API roles/ID, replacing ID with the actual role ID you want to check. Once you send the request, the response will return the specific role details such as its ID, name, and any associated permissions. Now let's update an existing role. In Postman, choose the put method and set the URL to API roles/ID, replacing ID with the role's actual ID. Go to the body tab, select raw and JSON, then enter the updated data such as a new role name. Don't forget to include the authorization header with your bearer token. After sending the request, the response will confirm that the role has been updated successfully. After updating the role, let's confirm the changes by listing all roles again. Now let's delete a role. In Postman, set the method to delete and the URL to API roles/ID, replacing ID with the role's actual ID. Be sure to include the authorization header with your bearer token. Once you send the request, the response will confirm that the role has been deleted successfully. Next, let's fetch all the available permissions. In Postman, set the method to get and enter the URL API lost permissions. Don't forget to include the authorization header with your bearer token. After sending the request, the response will display a list of all permissions defined in the system along with their IDs and names. Now let's create a new permission. In Postman, set the method to post and the URL to API permissions. Go to the body tab, select raw and JSON, then enter the permission data, for example. Make sure you include the authorization header with your bearer token. Once you send the request, the response will confirm that the new permission has been created successfully. After creating a new permission, let's list all permissions again to verify that it has been added. When we send the request, the response will show the updated list of permissions, including the one we just created. And that's it. You now have a fully functional Laravel 12 API featuring JWT, authentication, role, and permission, management with Spatie, clean RESTful controllers and routes, and endpoints tested with Postman. This setup is scalable, secure, and ready for production. If you want to explore the full source code, you can download the complete Laravel 12 JWT API authentication example from my GitHub repository. Happy coding and thanks for following along.